already know who it is. It's your girl MaevëxBeauty, back with another video, like literally back with another video. And today's video is of course going to be a story time. What's up my beast, what's up my beauties, and what's up new subbies, because I already know y'all probably just like, oh, she dropping back to back like that. Oh, this is what we've been waiting for. More story times. So come on. So this story time is about how this little girl try to lie by her age, knowing that she looked younger than all of us. It ain't matter which wig she put on, what kind of outfit she put on, she looked younger than all of us. So I had to be around like 16, 17 around this time. And no, I was 17 years old because I had just graduated high school, and I was finally allowed to go to my first party ever without having to sneak out or sneak around or go sleep over at somebody else's house to be able to go. Like, my mother was real like, yes, you can go, you're old enough, go have fun, but you got to take Fast Tail with you. So we're going to give her the name Fast Tail because she was a fast ass little girl. So this little girl was my mother's best friend who had came up here, was my mother's best friend's daughter who had came up here from Jamaica for the summertime to vacate with us. And her little brother was already up here before she came up here, so it was like, why not? So I didn't care, I wasn't tripping. She was like a year or two younger than me. She was either 14 or 15. She was one of them ages, but my mother was like, I had to bring her with me, and I'm just like, all right, whatever. Like, I at least wanted, because everywhere I was going, y'all, for the summertime that she was here, I had to bring her with me. Like, I was stuck with her. And it's just like, what if I don't want her to go to everything with me? Like, what if I want to do my own thing and I can't because you're telling me that I have to bring her? But whatever, it's cool. I was going to bring her. So I was going to my girlfriend's birthday party. Her name is Mecca. Don't go looking for her because that's not her name on none of her social media accounts. But that is her real name. But don't be nosy. So she's also a Leo. So she was like, girl, come out, pop out, da-da-da, we gotta turn up. And we was always planning to link with each other, but we was always busy and things was clashing. So I was like, girl, you know I gotta be there for you. And I was like, and I gotta bring my god sister with me because my mother said I have to. She was like, girl, that's fine, that's cool. Like, we won't give her nothing to drink. She could eat and party with us, and we ain't doing too much. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And it was like a little kickback type of vibe. Anyways, we was at her house. No, not her. Was it her house? I think it was her house or her sister's house. But it was like a kickback type vibe. So we wasn't doing too much. So I told Fast Tail, like, yeah, like, everybody there is going to be 17 and up. So just chill. Like, you don't have to do too much. It wouldn't be a MaevëxBeauty video if I didn't get tongue-tied, and that is a-okay. But yes, I'm letting her know, like, you don't have to do too much. You don't have to be extra. Like, just be yourself, be chill, be on chill vibes or whatever. I let her know, I said one of my boos is gonna be there. Like, I was pressed off him in high school. He gonna be there and we're gonna have some fun. Like, I'm pressed to see him and all that, and I'm like, relax, just relax. So she was like, oh, I'm gonna get me an older boo and da da da. And I'm like, girl, don't you already have a boyfriend in Jamaica? Like, chill. Ooh, and wait till part 2 of this video, y'all. Like, when I talk about this little girl again, because she did something that was real shysty. But ooh, I just remembered it. I'm gonna record that video right after this one because she did something that pissed me off. But this is her first strike of pissing me off. So we go to the store, and I'm just trying to get extra accessories for my outfit and stuff like that, because at this time, this is when I had like first cut off all my hair. Like, I did the big chop after I graduated high school, but I didn't let my hair go natural. I was still perm, but I didn't have color in my hair. The only reason why my color was like this honey blonde type of color, because the burgundy red that I had in my hair throughout high school, when I was finally able to dye my hair, it washed out. So it left it like this honey blonde type color. And I'm like, it can stay like that. So as short as I had it, you had some of my roots going out, which was dark, and then this honey blonde was real cute. But I wanted some like blonde highlights, but I didn't want to bleach my hair. So I went to the store to go look for some pieces. So we're at the beauty supply store, and I'm looking for pieces to be able to glue in my bang. You know, the overlay that we used to do back then, where you glue your one piece, real hair, next piece, real hair, and then you have them layers without, not layers, then you have them highlights without actually having to bleach your hair. So I was like, yes, you can't tell me nothing, I look good. This little girl done found her a wig. It was fine, but I feel like the wig that she found her, it was just too grown for her. her head and her body. She's very small. She's like this size, like without this part, but she's very straight and small, and her head was small. So I'm like, this is a lot of hair. This is too much hair. But whatever floats your boat. If you feel like you really looking real good, I can't, you don't want to listen to me, I can't tell you otherwise, baby. You rocking it. You rocking it. Have fun. So now it's time for us to leave. I wore this cute crop top. It was like a peach color crop top with a little bit of cleavage showing, not too much. Some high-waisted black leggings. And then I had this see-through, oh, I wish I had it because I was killing it back then. I had this see-through black mesh jacket, crop top jacket with white flowers and roses all over it. But it was see-through. It was so pretty, y'all. So that was my outfit for today. This heifer finds the most shortest crop top that she has in her luggage, puts it on, and then puts on some booty shorts and some sandals with that too grown of a wig for her. And I'm looking at her like, where you going? Like, why are you doing so much? Like, we about to be on chill vibes. It's a kickback. You don't have to be extra. We not doing none of that. So whatever, we get there. My mother, she dropped us off and she went on about her way and her business, and she let me know, like, whenever y'all ready, just call me. So I already knew there was going to be like smoking and drinking there because Mecca had her older sisters there as well. So I knew they was going to be doing them while we was dibbling and dabbling and drinking as well. But I didn't give her no drinks because I knew how old she was, and I'm like, you're not drinking under my watch. Like, I know how to control myself and conduct myself when I get back around my mother. I don't know how you are, so I'm not, no. Since I'm responsible for you, no. I don't care if you feel like I'm the party pooper. No, you can't drink, you can't do nothing. So when I get there, I let Mecca know. I'm like, she's like 14, 15. So please be mindful of what she tries to put in her cup and everything. Please do not pass her to Jay, like none of that. Like, she's going to stay sober. So Mecca was like, okay, we on it. So at that time, everybody who, as far as like all the older folks, like all her older sisters and her, we all knew how old she really was. The guys, they were able to tell, like especially the older dudes. Yes, they tried to talk to me, they tried to talk to Mecca, they tried to talk to her sisters because they could tell, okay, y'all 17 and up, but you also look like you could be older, but it don't matter. Like, what's up with you? Nobody was talking to her, and this little girl was in her feelings. And I said, chill out, just have fun, party and vibes. I'm like, everybody's having regular conversations with you, but you don't have to be upset that a guy is not in your face. You don't need a guy in your face. It's fine, like whatever. So then my boo ends up popping up. Keenan and Kale end up popping up, right? They the twin brothers. So Keenan and Kale is there, and that's why I gave them their name. I don't know why. They both their names start with a K, and Keenan and Kale just went perfect. So they get there. Keenan comes to me and he's just like, hey boo, hug me, touch me, you know I look good and everything. And then Fast Tail tries to go to Kale, his brother, and be all up in his face. So then Kale puts me to the side. He's like, who's this little 12-year-old trying to talk to me? And I'm like, this is my god sister. I had to bring her here with me. She's like 14, 15. Pay her no mind. Like, she in heat. And she really want to be in somebody's face. I guess she's missing her boyfriend back home, but she's doing the most. Like, I'm like, y'all just, whatever. We're just going to involve her, include her, conversate with her. Do not let her feel like, you know, like she's anything. Don't have her in here sad or feeling like she's not having fun or anything because y'all don't want to talk to her. I was like, I know she's doing the most, but this is why. So everybody's like, makes sense because she's young, but dang, she needs to relax. So we all just having fun. They started playing music. She was like, oh, can we change the music? Can we change the music? So somebody was like, yeah. They give her the phone so she can change the music. And of course, she puts on some Caribbean, some dance hall music, and we having fun. But then I turn around, and then this little girl is doing a crybaby. The real crybaby, what we call the crybaby, on the floor. Then she tried to go on her head, butt in the air. Everybody like, oh, okay. And of course, the older dudes, they're doing the most. They're letting them, they're like, do a split, do this, do that. To the point where this little girl will try to take off her shorts in the middle of the floor. And I'm like, I snatched her up. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm just dancing. I said, I get that. But do you see the type of dances that you're doing? It's a lot of older men in here, people my age and older, that are getting lit Do not blur them lines. I do not have time to fight somebody or go to jail or have to, you know, cause a scene because you're putting yourself out there too much. I'm like, relax, relax. So she snatches away from me, gets mad, goes back to dancing and doing the most. And she ended up meeting a guy while we were there. This guy is going to play into part 2 of the video when I do that story time. But remember this guy, we're going to call him Stubby because he was very short and buff. So we're just going to call him Stubbs. So that was that. So then next thing I know, I'm in the kitchen with Keenan and Kale, and it's me, Mecca, Keenan and Kale. We're in the kitchen, we're just talking because Kale and Mecca had something going on. Keenan and I had something going on. So we just like, we're gonna dip off. Her little sisters, her older sisters gave me the eye, like we're watching her. We're good. So then as we're talking in the kitchen, everything is fine. She stumbles over to me and I smell liquor on her breath, and I'm like, who gave you a shot? She was like, oh, nobody was watching me, so I got one for myself. I said, why? I'm like, you really want me to go home and get in trouble? Like, my mother probably not going to trust me to go out no more or do anything because you're doing the most. But after a while, I didn't have to take her nowhere with me no more, and we're going to get into that. That's another story time for how she got in trouble. But yeah, like, I was just like, okay, whatever. You don't have to go nowhere with me no more. It's cool. Like, I'm not about to keep babysitting you. Like, I'm gonna be able to have fun, and I'm really in here babysitting you. Like, this is not cool. Like, chill out. So then after that, she's back on the floor. So that's when I called my mother and let her know, like, look, you can come get us. Like, I didn't want to leave the party early, but with the way that she was acting, it was really getting annoying. So I'm like, Ma, you can come get us. It's fine. So my mother was like, okay. So before we leave, I made sure I wash my hands, hand sanitizer, all that spray. But I also let my mother know, like, they were smoking and drinking in there. So yeah, so she went to smell our fingers to see if we were smoking. I'm like, no. She goes to smell Fast Tail's fingers. She was like, oh, but Fast Tail was smoking. Fast Tail was smoking. So why you ain't tell me she was smoking? Why you let her smoke when I got in trouble? And I was like, I didn't let her smoke. I don't know what you're talking about. She was like, so you wasn't watching her? So she wasn't with you? And I'm looking at Fast Tail like, bruh, like, how? Like, this is why you can't go nowhere with me. I don't care what you do back home. I don't care what your uncles and them let you do and they let you be fast and go to the clubs with them and whatever the case may be. That's not what we're doing here. Like, no. And yes, I'm the baby of all of my older sisters, but even if I had a younger sister, I'd be the same exact way. Like, no. That's not what we're doing. Because once we get home, she's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it like that. Da, 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 da. Oh, yeah, and let me tell y'all. It wasn't until I got back home when Mecca hit me up and was just like, oh, Stubbs don't want her number no more. Was it Stubbs? Yeah, she was like, Stubbs don't want to talk to her no more because he thought she was 18. I said, why would he think that? She was like, she was going around telling everybody she was 18, come to find out. That's why she ended up getting a shot. She said she poured it for herself, but Stubbs poured it for her. And Stubbs is the one who let her smoke. So I was like, why? Like, what the heck? Why? So then that's when I go to her. So I was like, you was telling everybody you was 18. She was like, yeah, because everybody kept thinking I was 12 and this and that. And I said, you know, I had already told people. Like, not everybody knew, but when it came to me, Mecca, and her sisters, I'm like, I already told them, and Keenan and Kale, I'm like, I already told them your real age. So why were you out here telling people you were 18? And I said, the only person who really believed you was Stubbs, and I feel like it's because he was lit. But I'm like, everybody else knew that you were younger than what you said you was. Even with you dancing and doing the most, people knew that you was young. You look like a little kid. You look like you're 12. So why are you sitting here lying about your age? So I ain't telling my mother that she lied about her age, but that was another red flag for me. Like, you really can't go nowhere with me because I'm not about to get in trouble for you. You're one of those little girls that will, you know your age. You know you're messing with another older dude. You'll lie to him about your age, and then the minute y'all have sex and do anything, now it's, oh, I'm calling the cops on you, and I'm telling them you rape. Like, she's that type of girl. Literally, she knows. She may not have wanted to do that, and that probably wasn't her intentions. But that ended up, no. She is that type of person. Because when I tell y'all the next story in part 2, y'all will understand why I say that she's this type of person. Because she pulled that on me. And allowed me to get in trouble when that didn't even happen. That ain't even happening, y'all. So I'm just like, alright, bet, say less. It is what it is. So my mother, the next morning, my mother ends up letting me know, like, excuse me, whenever I go to parties or anything or do anything, she can't come with me because I ain't going to be watching her. And she was like, and then you may not be able to go to parties anymore anyways. I gotta see how it is. She was like, just let me know. But if anything, you just can't take her no more. So I was like, all right, whatever. Luckily, it wasn't nothing else planned until my birthday. But it was cool. So yeah, that's the story time about how Fast Tell real life try to lie about her age and get people in trouble. But yeah, it was just really funny to me because I was never that type of girl. Like, if you're older than me and you try to talk to me, I'm gonna tell you my real age. Like, the time I was 9 and this, because I was very, like, I wasn't fully developed, but I always looked older than my age, like, body wise, growing up. So this guy tried to talk to me, but he was real drunk, like, stink drunk. And while I was in North Carolina and me and my aunt and my cousin was at a cookout, he real tried to talk to me. And I'm like, I'm 9. And he was like, for real? No, you're not. I was like, I'm 9 years old. He had to ask my cousin and my aunt. And he was like, she's 9. And then he was like, oh. And ran away like he was going to catch a case. But, yeah, I've always been the type to tell people my real age. And some men will still try to talk to me regardless. And some will be like, all right, red flag. No, I'm gone. Bye. But, yeah, she was the type to, even though she was 12, tell people that she wasn't. So, that's that on that. Fast Tell, if you ever see the story, I don't like you. Sorry to say it like that, y'all, because I'm all about peace and positivity, supporting everybody's body image, you know, loving thyself and things like that. But this is one little girl that I will say, but yeah, this is one little girl that I would say I don't even want to be cordial with, like, at all. But anyways, enough of all that. This probably be my last video that I record for y'all today. I wanted to do more, but this wig is starting to make my head hurt. And these lights are starting to mess with my eyes. And I'm hungry. So I'm about to go eat. And if I decide to record some more videos for you all later, I will. Or if I wait till tomorrow, I'll wait till tomorrow. But y'all most likely will get part 2 later. Or part 2 recorded tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. And yeah. Alright, that was just my insurance, y'all. I had to make sure it wasn't a scam caller or anything. But what was I saying? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. We're going to get this video to 5 likes because y'all can barely even do one. Get this video to 1 like. Let me just see if y'all really going to be with the ish. Get this video to 1 like and comment a period in the comment section about, like, literally period with this emoji. And a nail polish, period. Like, comment that in the comment section down below. So I can see if y'all really rocking with me and if I really got a tribe or not. Don't forget to shop my $10 sale at distinctiveboutique.com. Shop this dress at distinctiveboutique.com. Shop this lip gloss at Jarvis Place. It's actually lip balm and it's bomb. I said Jarvis. Juvia's Place. Go ahead. This is one of my favorite lip balms. I gotta find my other one because I have 2. But the other one I have no idea where it went. Because this one about to be done with. Shop these hater blockers at BWBWBW Black with Beauty Boutique, baby. And you can use my discount code XOMaveBeauty to get 15% off. And don't forget to hit up my cousin if you would like yourself a custom wig made, colored and all that. You can hit me up for installs. You can hit me up for makeup. I am doing makeup now and being real serious about it. Every style, look, whatever. It's only $50. It's only $50. Just 50. Okay. But I'm done playing around with y'all. But we had us a key moments here and there. I hope you guys enjoyed the content that I created for you all today. I really tried to stay here and do more than 1 video, and I did. I wanted to at least do 4 or 5 videos today, but I believed I did only 3, and that's fine. I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because I did that. Normally I only make 1 video for y'all and then don't feel like making no more, but I did that. I sat down and I did 3 videos. That's why I'm hungry and my eyes is hurting because I've been looking at this ring light too low. But other than that, enjoy your day. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to read your Bible. Don't forget to pray, and don't forget to be intentional. Peace. Peace, love, blessings, and we out. Bye.
I just a wake up, you know.